Doing my project on baseball, and baseball is America's pastime sport, has been around for a long time, and basically how you play is someone throws the ball to you and then you hit it, but there's two different teams. There's a team that's pitching and a team that's hitting, and the team that's hitting is trying to score runs and hit the ball, while the pitching team is trying to field the ball and get the person out, or the pitcher's trying to strike him out. And you play 9 innings, and there's 3 outs in an inning, so you have to get 27 outs, and you try to give up the least runs and score the most runs. Okay. The frame of reference is a set of axes between which to measure the position and other properties of the object. So the frame of reference with the baseball is just basically where you are. And the distance is the amount of space between two objects. And the distance right now is between me and the ball. And then speed is the distance traveled divided by the time. It's the rate of motion. So the speed is me charging towards the ball or the ball coming towards me. And then the velocity is the speed of motion. So the velocity, you have to try to spin your fingers back to get more velocity on the ball, because the more velocity, the faster it speeds up. And then the acceleration is the rate of change, and I'm trying to accelerate towards the ball, trying to come and get it. Okay, the kinetic friction is when two objects rub against each other, which is me and the baseball. I'm trying to create friction to get that velocity. And sliding friction is when two objects slide against each other. So once again, my fingers are sliding off the ball. Rolling friction is the resistance when a round object rolls on a surface. So that's when the ball's rolling on the surface coming towards you. Fluid friction is layers of fluid that are moving. So I'm throwing the ball, and the ball's going through the air as the fluids are trying to stop it. The aerodynamics is the way air moves around the ball. So when you throw the ball, the aerodynamics, the air is trying to push against it, so the ball's having to travel through it, and the air is trying to stop it. Momentum is the quantity of a moving body measured as a product of its mass and velocity. You want to build momentum when you get the ball, so when you throw it, your body's going towards the base or wherever you're trying to throw it to, so the ball has an easier way of getting there. And then Newton's first is an object at rest will always stay at rest, so the ball will stay at rest until I come get it, and I have to go get it to get the ball. And Newton's second is the rate of change of momentum of a moving body, and that's me running to the ball or getting the ball and trying to build momentum to throw it to first. Newton's third, if one thing exits a force, then there will always be a reaction force, and that can be the ball coming towards me, and when the ball hits my hand, it has a reaction force on me and tries to push me back. And then static friction is friction between two or more solid objects that are not relative to each other, which is once again my finger and the ball sliding off it. Alright.